Here we go, baby! Oh, yes! Starting off 2021 with a grand ass fucking start. Immediately, Callmecarson gets canceled for something that really is not that wrong. Now, if you don't know what's happening recently, Callmecarson, a popular YouTuber in the Minecraft scene, part of the Lunch Club a long time ago, has recently been under flames for sexting with underage fans. Now, the thing about these underage, quote unquote, from the Drama Alert fans is that the one in particular that we're talking about today, is 17. Now, I'm not going to be touching their allegations against Carson just for the fact of I don't want to fuck anything up. And I'm sure that I'll already get hate for my opinion on this, but take it with a grain of salt, if you will. I guess I might be a little bit biased because with my current relationship, when I'm 18, she'll be 16 and then 17, and when I'm 19, she'll be 17 and then 18. So call me a little bit biased, but here's my take on this whole ass hot situation. Personally, I don't think the guy's done anything wrong. I think that depending on the state that Carson and the girl lives in, technically nothing illegal has happened. Now, I've seen a lot of people bring up that argument, and it seems the new argument is over more of a basis of power than it being illegal. Because, like I said, depending on the state that Carson and this girl lives in, it is not illegal because some states' age of consent are 16. Which leads me to believe that Carson's and this girl's age of consent was 16 because now the argument is over whether or not Carson had clear bias power over the girl instead of him being a pedophile, basically. Now, here are a few tweets from a lot of Carson's quote-unquote friends and just people in the community that I like a lot, but honestly, the situation is kind of turning me. It's really weird. I see this with the Slazo situation, too. Your friends will just fucking turn on you instantly as long as it means that they don't get hate and that they are completely fine out of the situation. Now, Frosty, this man is a member of the 100 Thieves mob. He's been in a lot of drama, specifically with Alinity. He put his input in it, and he said, why can't you motherfuckers enjoy your money and fame without being creepy? Now, Noah is one of the people who went on the Drama Alert yesterday and announced all these allegations with Travis, and he replies, that's what I'm saying. Now, I don't think money really plays a factor in this at all. If Carson was paying for these pictures from this underage girl, then maybe money would come into play, but right now, it's more of an argument over whether or not this was a clear power bias over this girl. Now, this man, I don't know how to say his name, but I've seen him a lot, especially with, like, Bo Blacks and, that one fucking dude I made a video on so long ago. But he says, nuclear take, if all Carson did was message a 17-year-old while 19, then what the fuck is he getting canceled for? The power dynamic? I could quite frankly care less. That could exist in any scenario. Sounds like a bullshit argument. I need to see more. Which, honestly, it does sound like a bullshit argument, which right now is what it seems like, is that all of Carson's friends have run out of things to push on him because what he did technically wasn't illegal, so they're going with this huge power bias now. Now, right here at Mudahar, also known as Ordinary Gamers on YouTube. YouTube, you should just stick to yourself completely and avoid any risk of cancellation, I swear. Which is true. It seems like if you have any friends at all, whether or not what you did truly was wrong or not, someone is going to fucking narc on you for it. Now, if what you were doing was truly wrong, of course, a narc is a good thing. But in some situations, they just get blown completely out of proportion, and the person should have never been in that situation at first. Now, this also comes from that same dude. He says, what the fuck was that last Drama Alert? Which is so... If you watched that Drama Alert, I watched it, and the whole time, I was just like, what the fuck? Here's the thing about these situations. You should never, ever, ever speak on it until both sides are out, which I'm not sure if Carson has exactly responded yet, but there's enough information for us to know that what he did technically wasn't illegal based on the state that he lives in and that she lives in. And honestly, this whole drama alert was getting two of Carson's friends and him trying to get more of his friends to come on and all just overthrow Carson without any statement from him whatsoever. Now, Keemstar did ask for a statement and Carson didn't respond, but you still shouldn't have made that video without that statement from Carson, because that is the man who is being thrown to the flames right now. This one comes from Axel, who's a friend of Quackity's, which I watch a lot. So this dude I actually find quite entertaining. But he says, comparing this relationship between a normal 17 and 19-year-old is completely delusional comparison, because this was a 17-year-old fan and a 19-year-old creator. The power imbalance is super fucking clear here. Don't make excuses for someone who is very aware of this. Now, like I said, in my situation, when I turn 19, my girlfriend will be 17, turning 18 in a few months. Now, if I gain some level of fame, does that mean that there's a power imbalance between me and her? No. It's the same thing that it was before, but just now someone has a platform. So this is really fucking stupid just for that reason. I know this happened while Carson was already famous and already had all this money, but taking the situation of fame out, if the same situation does happen, the power imbalance is not there. It's just bullshit. It's a stupid fucking argument that his friends are bringing up to try and throw him to the flames. Keemstar says, can we all agree good guy Fitz is a good guy now? Who cares if he wants to smash some e-girls? I don't know why the Fitz and Caterino situation was brought into this at all. This whole situation has nothing to do with Kate and Fitz. I know that we were all misled to believe that Kate cheated on Carson with Fitz, but that situation has nothing at all to do with this one right now. So I don't know why it's being brought into this. This is from Josh. He says, I'm very disappointed. Which, honestly, I don't see the problem right here with this tweet, because it's his friend, honestly. It's his take on it. If he sees it wrong and that he is disappointed in Carson and doesn't want to associate with him anymore, that is completely his take on it. But there's going to be a few people who don't really see a huge problem with it, like me. The internet historian says, laying low right now and hoping no one finds out me and my wife have a 3-year age gap. This I just found fucking funny, because, like, who the fuck really cares over a 17 and a 19-year-old, especially if the age of consent in that state is 16. Now, both of these people, Carson being 19 and this girl being 17, are fully capable of understanding what is going on in the situation. So if you have a mindset and a brain that is already that developed, I don't understand how you could call this manipulation of sorts. Now, we haven't seen the full situation, so maybe Carson did threaten her with something or gave her some money for receiving what he did, but from as of right now, this situation doesn't really seem manipulative or anything in that standard. It just seems like it was something that was going on between two teenagers, and it got blown completely out of proportion, but it could be something totally different. Just let that be aware that this is not an official statement, because if it does come out that Carson was manipulating this girl, my opinion will change very quick. Don't worry. Joko says, fuck anybody defending this sort of shitty predatory behavior from Carson or any other online content creators. This was the whole reason I made this video. Carson, predator, really. Now, say if this girl was 14, maybe, yeah, predatory, grooming, you can throw all that shit in there. But 17 or 19, are you serious? Both of these kids have the mental capacity to understand what is going on. But that's my whole take on this hot ass situation to start off our 2021 with. What is your guys' opinions? Let me know down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.